Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome to, well, the beef. Yay, we got the Chevy Apache finally, after seeing the files in PTS and making it into a private mod truck and running it around. I fell in love with it. Really, really cool. Well, they released it into the game. Not free. It is paid DLC. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate the fact that they made it and they released it to us and allowed us to have it in game, and for it being, what, did I just buy it and already had it free? But anyway, yeah, it's a good vehicle. I like it, but I have one minor beef, and that is the lack of the ability to pull a trailer. How difficult is it to add a hitch and let us pull scout trailers? The DLC is only $4 US. Fair enough. It's easily affordable. But not allowing us to have the trailer hitch is my only complaint. Alright, this is bone stock form, fresh out of the store. No modifications to it whatsoever. And it does have all-wheel drive capable. But as you can see, you pull over to the trailer store, no trailers available for this truck, and that is a real travesty. You're taking what is paid DLC, not free with season pass. I'm not complaining about that. I mean, I could, but I'm not. I don't mind throwing a few bucks to the developers here and there to help support being able to get more stuff in game. As for the truck itself, I don't recall there ever being a six-wheel drive version of the Chevy Apache truck. I would have been perfectly happy with a four-wheel version and the ability to pull a trailer. So, bone stock, let's just take it on the first test here and see if it'll make it through this. It's front-wheel drive. Who would have put together a four-wheel drive system or a drivetrain system that operates off of front-wheel drive? This is America. This is an American truck. That wouldn't have happened. It would have been rear drive. I've seen conversions done to 6x6 where you've got a blind axle, where the middle axle would be the one with power. Never the front, never a front-wheel drive configuration. But bone stock, as you can see, it's driven all the way across here so far. No winching, and made it through what is kind of an annoying mud hole. So, not bad overall. I can't put this through any of my normal testing because it involves actually doing a trailer test, which is done in the container run on the Drownlands Team Russia. Can't do that because I can't pull a trailer. So let's go back in here and look at the customizing options. You have the 4.0. Okay. Seem to already have a 5.2 custom, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that in there. Ability to run a SnowRunner gearbox. Already got one, so I'll throw that in there. No suspension upgrades whatsoever. All the tires are 44-inch. You get 3 different all-terrains. Okay. 1 off-road, 1 mud, and 1 chained. And I will say one thing, that my initial testing earlier with the chain tires was less than amazing. So let's try it with the mud tires. I normally keep the regular off-road tires that come on it because I really like this tread pattern. I really like this type of tire. except the fact that it's white wall. It's a very military style tire, and yeah, I cut my teeth in off-roading, driving a quarter-ton Jeep, the M151, in the Army. Yes, I'm that old. Shut up. Winches. Naturally, I'm going to go with the autonomous. Frame add-ons. A roof rack with 150 repair, 4 wheels, 120 fuel. No problem. Trunk supplies, which go in the bed there, which I think it looks better with just that in there without the big roof rack, but I'm going to try it with both of them on there. Repair points, 150, 2 more spare wheels, and 80 more fuel. Snorkel, short. Okay, if you don't want something really obtrusive looking. It's really close to the mirror. I don't think that they would have done that, but okay. At least the tall one, which is more functional, kind of goes around the mirror a little bit. Visuals. The rear bumpers, not very tasteful. Not very tasteful. Not very tasteful. So we're going to keep the stock. Rooftop. Get a sun visor. Lovely. Roof fog lights. I like that. The all around. It's okay. But I'm not going to change anything because if I do, that will remove that rack. Front bumpers. Angled. Meh. Wow. Recycle stuff much? And just no. That's just ugly. So we're going to keep the stock bumper on there. Rims, one choice. Paint, you've got the typical two tones. I don't know, kind of like the yellow one. I like the red, and we also have one custom, which, let's go ahead and throw that on there. As for, gee, lovely. Is SnowRunner going to crash? So wait, you put all the effort and finally get us the latest DLC, and you make the game unstable, and then you add in paid DLC for a scout truck that actually can't pull a trailer. And as you can see, the game is crashing. Oh, well, okay. I have no clue why that's doing what it did. But let's put our doggy on here. And our air freshener stickers, I think, are cool, but I'm not going to take the time to install the stickers during the stream. So, interesting, kind of a pale blue and white with kind of an American flag ripple across there. Okay. You want to impress me? Give me a time of day lock. Not hard to do. So, with all the upgrades on here, again, I don't like the fact that it's front-wheel drive by default until you put all-wheel drive on. And totally not with that at all. The bumper choices are just awful. And the lack of being able to pull a trailer is just absolutely awful as well. So all I'm going to do is try this one section again now that I've actually got, and we'll go ahead and put it in all-wheel drive. But yeah, that just kind of annoys me that they made it front-wheel drive and didn't give it the ability to pull a trailer. Those two things need to be fixed. And I was planning on, celebrating the fact that a truck that I like, they still haven't managed to get rid of the floating sticks. I'm trying to take a little bit different path here, so I'm not going to ruts that I've already created on the first run through here. But I was planning on giving away the DLC to viewers on my Twitch stream, but that's not going to happen until they decide to go ahead and give us a trailer hitch, and preferentially also go ahead and get rid of the front wheel drive and make it rear wheel drive and all wheel drive. Because until then I can't give it a proper test, and I feel pretty let down. I have no problems buying DLC for a game that will help support the developers to create new content. But, and even though this is only $4, it's only $4, get over it. What is it good for? We didn't need another scout vehicle that can't pull a trailer. We've already got the Con 39 Marshall and the Tuz 420. Unless I'm forgetting something. But, yeah. You can't really go much bigger on tires because, well, it's a 6x6 instead of a 4-wheel drive vehicle. So we're limited on tire size for anything realistically modded. And, yeah, I can just throw together a mod truck and make it to where it's gonna have a trailer hitch, but I shouldn't have to for a paid DLC truck, because then I can't actually release the DLC. So everybody that wants to do it has to make their own version of it, and or be on somebody's private list, so your DLC or your mod truck doesn't get taken down. Kind of like my Navistar. I understand, but whenever I first released it, there was no ruling about that. So the Navistar right now, only PC players can get the mods. Wow, the turning radius is terrible on this thing too. Console players can actually buy the Navistar. Okay, but PC players can have mod trucks. Well, you know, just because we weren't here to get the pre-order, we can't get the Navistar as DLC. I would even use the truck, but wow, this thing is absolutely terrible turning radius. Add that to the list. It seemed a little bit better in the early version. It seemed like it had more steering lock, and now it's just like, wow, really? You know, at least, you know, release the Navistar as paid DLC. I would buy it. Wouldn't use it, but I'd buy it. Okay, so this thing has no trailer hitch to pull trailers. It has front-wheel drive for some unknown reason, and has a terrible turning radius. I'm currently struggling to find value for my money. So for right now, should you buy the Chevy Apache DLC? I'm going to say no. It's not even worth the $4. There are so many mod trucks that are available free that are so much better. But until they fix a few things on this, like the steering lock and the ability to pull a trailer, and to make it rear-wheel drive instead of front-wheel drive, I think I'm just going to say pass. I kind of feel cheated that I spent the $4 on this when I could have just got a mod truck, or just made it into a mod truck and put it in my personal stash and shared it with people that I stream with, naturally. But I'm going to say until they fix it and make it right, I'm going to say don't waste your money. Don't spend $4. Don't support people for putting out bad content. I mean, seriously, all I've done is drive to here, and I've already gotten so much that I don't like about the truck, And that's the garage right there. I've just driven to right here, and I've already burned up almost half a tank of fuel. 95 liters of fuel, and I'm down to 51, and I'm still in visibility of the garage. So I'm going to give this a fail on fuel economy. Even though I've got plenty of fuel, well, you're going to have to carry the extra fuel or downgrade the engine, hopefully get a little bit better fuel economy, but lose power. So it fails on fuel economy. It fails on the fact that it's got front wheel drive instead of rear wheel drive. It fails that it's 6-wheel drive instead of 4-wheel drive, four tires instead of 6. It fails on the fact of no trailer hitch, so you can't pull any kind of trailer whatsoever. Oh yeah, you can just pull it with a... No, I don't want to pull it with a winch cable. I want to pull it with a trailer hitch. And yeah, it fails on quite a bit so far, and it can't even carry out the normal testing that I do to see whether a truck's good or not. So for now, my opinion, whether you should buy this DLC or not, I'm going to say no. If they decide to fix it, I will make another video to show what's been fixed on it. But as it stands right now, I'm going to say don't waste your money. And it is a waste of money. Like I said, I'm still in visible range of the garage, and I've burned almost a half a tank of fuel. So that alone has just absolutely ruined it as a scout vehicle. What good is it as a scout vehicle if it burns through fuel that bad? What good is it if you can't pull a trailer? What good is it, those two factors alone make it not worth anything. I'm going to end up having to make a mod truck version of this just so I can have a vehicle that's capable enough of being worth $4. Come on, guys. Get your stuff together. Alright, so this has been The Beef, and if you're into this kind of video and you want to see The Beef come back and hear my actual thoughts on release content from this game and other games, please let me know in the comments, or please come on my Discord channel and let me know. Alright guys and gals, love you all, and not just when it's cold. We'll see you later.